Hey, what's up? I got some more lore content for you guys. Some more cards have been revealed and I'm going to catch up and give my first impressions on everything that I've missed so far. Also, you guys are in luck because this is a double upload day. The algorithm better love me after this week, that's all I'm saying. Before I get into the reveals, if you're new, please consider hitting the subscribe button to stay up to date with my content. I make deck profiles, beginner-friendly videos, gameplay highlights, and other lore-related stuff. The road to 5k has begun and I need all the help I can get, so it would be awesome if you joined. I also stream on Twitch often, so check me out over there if you want live gameplay of someone who's hit Master during all 5 ranked seasons and peaked rank 1 in NA back in October. With that, let's get into the reveals. Okay, so this is going to be the first time I see any of these cards. I have not looked at it yet, I have not been spoiled, so this is going to be my first impression, initial reaction, and then I'll probably have some thoughts about each of the cards and how they're going to play out. So starting with Mechanized Mimic, 5 mana 3/4 is pretty oof on the stats. New keyword, Augment. When you play a created card, grant me 1/0. So if you generate cards and then play them after, they gain 1 attack. Okay, so you can probably get this up to like a 5/4, 6/4, and you're looking at actually a pretty decent card for 5 mana. 4 HP is just enough to actually be useful and dodge a lot of 3 damage removal, so honestly, this card is not bad once you play a couple generated cards. What's interesting is this card needs to be on the field and live through you playing a couple cards to actually gain the value. Okay, also, attack, so this has 2 effects, this card. Grant me all keywords on allies. That can be pretty powerful if you've gone wide and you have like Challenger, Overwhelm, Regeneration, you know. This is pretty open-ended card concept where you can have a bunch of mix of things. The immediate thing that comes to my head is how Poros already kind of work, especially with Give It All. It's kind of has some thematic overlap. So I have seen that deck like perform super well, like give her elusive and hit really big. That's probably where the power of this card's actually going to come from. Play a bunch of generated stuff and then give her elusive. Seems pretty cool. Also, she looks like Aurelia. I kind of like that. Alright, moving on. We have this video. Today we herald a new era of Zaunite innovation. Be the first to witness its rise. And I learned my lesson from last time, so I'm going to put myself away real quick so that I don't block any cards that like to appear on the right side when I full screen. So let's get into this. Turn up the volume a little bit. Oh, there isn't any volume, got debated. Oh, what's going on here? Let's look. It's pretty low quality. Let's refresh the page. It didn't get much better. So 1 mana 1/1 augment quick attack. So that's pretty interesting. 1 mana 1/1. So it dies to literally anything. You can sneeze on it and it's gone. But he gains attack ramping up, so on average he's gonna be like a 2/1 or 3/1. That's very okay. Quick attack is strong though, and it hits a lot of 1 HP units. Like if you are on attack 1 and you're fighting an aggro deck, this is actually pretty good into their boards. But he's probably just going to get ignored. 3 mana 1/3 with elusive and augment. I like that. The android. Oh, it's a good name. Wow, that's a really good design. He looks like a baby Rengar. Augment, elusive. Sick! So PNZ actually has a useful elusive card, rather than just the 3 mana vanilla 2/3 guy. Okay, 2 mana 1/3 ballistic bot. Augment. Round start, create ignition. Shouldn't that be an ignition? In hand. Okay. So he has augment himself. Round start, create something, so this is going to be a generated card to augment up. So there's some innate synergy already, and the 2 mana 1/3 body is just good enough. If you play 1 generated card and make him a 2 mana 2/3, he's premium, so very solid actually. Wow, these cards are nice. Calculated creations, 2 mana burst spell, create armed gearhead, neandroid, or ballistic bot in hand. So that was what was just played. So 2 mana, generate one of them, so they are generated themselves as well. Yeah, that's what just happened here. Wow, okay. So, can you hard run these cards as well, or are they only from generation? Guess we'll have to see. Cool. What's next? Ballistic bot, right? Already went through him. I want to see what the ignition is, of course. Yep. Already saw. Oh, I love his design. Here's ignition. 1 mana slow spell. And it's fleeting. Deal 1 to the enemy Nexus. Oh. Okay, so it's warning shot for 1 slow. Okay. I see. That's pretty sick, because this can trigger Plunder as well, if P and Z Bilgewater strategies come from this, because there was already TF Ezreal decks for a short amount of time. This can actually help with that, if you run some Plunder cards. Hexcore Foundry, a new landmark, so P and Z is getting their 2nd landmark. Round start, all players draw 1. Okay, so the immediate thing that comes to my mind, probably came to everyone's mind, is Turbo Deep. He has Deep with TF and Ezreal, or just TFP and Z, Mono TF with a bunch of draw cards, was a deck concept that kind of took off a little bit. It was like a little bit casual, but this actually is a good buff to it. I like it a lot. That's kind of cool. 3 mana landmark, all players draw 1. I can also see this being very good with Teemo, because there aren't a lot of cards in the game that forces your opponent to draw. So if you get like heavy shrooms in your opponent's deck, you basically have to play around them drawing once per turn and being silly enough to use their own draw cards to actually draw all the shrooms. But this is going to force them on top of Investigator, so that's kind of sick. So like Turbo Teemo Sedge could work. Or like maybe like 2 Teemo. Yeah, 2 Teemo, 2 Sedge, and 2, I don't know, Ezreal or Viktor, depending on how good he is. That'd be kind of sick, huh? 4 mana, slow spell, Aftershock. Deal 3 to anything or destroy a landmark. So PNZ has landmark destruction and it's 4 to anything. So this can target Nexus. That's kind of scary. So Get Excited and Aftershock can deal damage to Nexus. Combined, that's 7 mana, 6 damage. It's not that great, but it is still direct damage. We have to take that into consideration. It's also another removal spell that just deals 3 to a unit, so Ezreal synergy. It's worse than Gotcha in every way. However, the versatility is it can destroy a landmark, so now decks can beat Starspring, essentially. That's pretty cool. And I guess that's it for this video. Sick. Alright, moving on to the Viktor reveal, so I'm going to see his level up animation, see what he's about. I literally have no clue, so I'm very excited for this. Alright, let's get it. Oh, it's kind of loud.
The time of machines is now. A new era of technology begins.
Okay, so this is the 3rd time we're reading what Augment does. We know what Augment does by now. Round start, create a Hex Core upgrade in hand. I knew that was going to be his mechanic, just like in League. Until they took it away just recently. 4 mana 2/4. Wow, he's a pretty early champion. But his stats, oh, he's a defensively statted. You're not supposed to be attacking with him. Unlike Shyvana, who's a 4 mana 4/4 for comparison, he is down 2 stat points. But he has Augment. He has Augment, so take that into consideration. He is going to ramp up over the course of the game after turn 4. So he's not immediately powerful. He will be powerful eventually. And he creates a free Hex Core upgrade in hand round start. So if he lives through turn 4 applying him, turn 5 he has a Hex Core, whatever that does. I'm assuming we're about to see that. Level up, you've played 8 created cards, so this is another good effect that he can level up in deck. You just have to play the 8 cards over the course of the game. He doesn't have to see you play the 8 cards, so that's immediately a really good sign of Viktor strength.
Behold my exquisite creations.
It's still a little too loud, so generate one of those. Create new cards to enhance your power. Yep. Seen him. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Deathrite MK1. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, I was reading that. Okay. Fast spell, 2 mana. Deal 2 to a unit. Create a Deathrite MK3 in the top 3 cards of your deck. So, that's pretty interesting. 2 mana, deal 2 to a unit is very good, actually. That's Mystic Shot. And create a Deathrite MK3, so that's probably going to deal like 1 more or something, but you're constantly putting it in the top 3 cards of your deck, like Avarosian Trapper. Also, he has the Mimic in hand, and there's a secret card over here. What's going on? Aurelia T-posing, displaying dominance, of course. I'm assuming that's actually Mimic. Pick a follower, create a copy of it in hand with +1/+1, and that's a generated card. So you can copy a low cost card and just keep augmenting. Wow, okay. That's really cool. Wow. This stuff is sick. Obliterate. Hey, you ain't sneaking that by me. Deal 3 to a unit. That's it. It doesn't add any more copies. It doesn't create any more copies of anything. It's just deal 3 to a unit for 3. Super good. Okay. And he had the... Whoa, 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 whoa. Grant Viktor a random keyword. So this is what he adds on round start. Grant Viktor a random keyword. So Viktor has to stay on the board for this to resolve, otherwise it probably fizzles in case he's removed. Random keyword. This also has innate synergy with Mechanized Mimic, because when she attacks, she's going to take everything from Viktor. So the very Hearthstone aspect of this I'm seeing right away is it says random. I kind of wish you could pick from 3, sort of like how Invoke works. That would make this a little bit more consistent while not being that much more powerful. I mean, I could be totally inting by saying that. Maybe this is a broken effect and I'm not seeing its full potential right now, but I think it is strong. This effect will be good.
No improvements.
More often than not, random keywords are nice, as long as you don't get ephemeral.
Humanity needs a leader of superior intellect.
Right. There's the combo. He has quick attack there. Deal 3. Grant him a random one. Deal 3. These are both generated, so they're going to augment the hell up. Whoa!
As humanity ends, the machines rise.
Wait, did he just make a claymore and toss it on that window and blow this place up? Is that what just happened? That looks like a bam. Let me see that again. Oh no, it's his card itself. He's augmenting it. I don't know, that looks like a satchel charge going on a door. That's all I'm saying. I haven't played Call of Duty recently, but that's what it reminds me of. So, 4 mana, 3/5, Augment. Your created cards cost 1 less. Oh, that's so broken as just a passive. Wow. Round start, create a hex core upgrade still. 4 mana, 3/5. And he's not going to be a 4 mana, 3/5. He is going to be augmented the hell up. Wow, okay, he is really strong. Your created cards cost 1 less. Are you kidding me? That means Ezreal Mystic Shots also cost 1 less. Yeah, we saw this earlier. I snuck a peek at this one. My bad. Spoilers.
Another brilliant design.
Oh my goodness, that's gonna give her elusive too. Okay. That's kind of crazy, no? Wow. Okay. So let's look at anything else that was not shown directly. So MK1. Okay, so there's an MK1. We didn't see this. Deal 1 to a unit. Create a Death K. MK2. Death Ray MK. That's kind of fun to say. Top 3 cards of your deck. Shuffle a Viktor into your deck. So that's also the Viktor spell that he becomes when you have multiple copies. That in itself is also pretty strong because it's a flexible removal tool while also going into the top of your deck as a generated resource. And then you get a MK2, you get an MK3. Wow. Honestly, just overall powerful. There's some synergy with other champions, and there's some synergy just running mono Viktor. Like, this is kind of cool. I really, really like him. I think some deck concepts are going to be awesome for him because he seems open-ended. There might be a time, honestly, where you can just run Viktor plus Augment package and like another strong champion or region, and it will just be playable. There doesn't need to be a lot of synergy between other regions because there's so much jam-packed into this update for him. It looks like they want him to be viable and playable, and I think that is going to happen. Wow. Super awesome. Can't wait to try him out. And now that I'm all caught up, that's it for this one. Please like and subscribe if you thought this video was informative or entertaining. It really helps me out since I'm still trying to grow. I'll be releasing more deck profiles, guides, and gameplay highlights in the near future. Thank you so much for watching and have a good one. Laters.